Okay, so picture the scene for a moment. You walk into a high-stakes conference room, or, maybe you're staring at a really complex home theater setup, and you've got what? Maybe a laptop, a Blu-ray player, a couple of other devices all trying to get onto one screen. It's usually just a complete mess of tangled cables and frantic remote clicking, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The classic AV traffic jam. Too many vehicles, one lane, and absolutely no one directing traffic.
Which is the perfect lead-in for today's deep dive. We are looking at a device that, well, it literally acts as that traffic controller. We're unpacking the Kramer VS-611DT.
Right. The 6x1.2 4K 60 HDMI auto switcher.
It's a bit of a mouthful, but looking at the specs here, this isn't just some passive box. It's designed to be the brain of a modern presentation space.
It really is an intelligent traffic cop. And that first number you mentioned, that's actually pretty significant.
6 inputs.
Yeah. I mean, most switchers you run into maybe have 2, maybe 4 inputs. 6 implies this is built for a really collaborative environment where lots of people are bringing their own devices.
Right, but the 1.2 part of that's where the real magic happens, especially for installers.
The dual output.
It sends the signal to 2 places at once. You've got your standard local HDMI output, but then you've got that HDBaseT output.
And that is the game changer for any kind of large room.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, anyone who's tried to run a normal HDMI cable more than, say, 20 feet knows the pain.
You get signal dropouts, sparkles on the screen, just instability.
Exactly.
With HDBaseT, this unit can push that 4K signal up to 100 meters over a single standard Ethernet cable.
And it's not just the video, is it?
No, that's the key. That one cable is carrying video, audio, control signals, and this is crucial PoE, or power over Ethernet.
So the little receiver box at the projector or TV doesn't even need its own power outlet.
Exactly. It draws its power directly from the switcher in the rack. It just cleans up the installation massively.
Now, I do want to touch on the video quality. The spec sheet lists 4K at 60 Hz, which is great, but it follows that with 4.2.0 color sampling. For the uninitiated, that might just look like random numbers, but there is a bit of a trade-off happening there, isn't there?
There is. It's a smart one, though. Look, 4K at 60 Hz requires a massive amount of bandwidth. So to get that signal reliably down a long cable, the Kramer uses something called chroma subsampling. That's the 4.2.0.
It's sort of, compressing the color information slightly?
That's it. And honestly, if you're a professional color grading a feature film, you might notice. But for a high-res presentation, spreadsheets, or just standard video playback,
It's invisible.
it's virtually invisible, and it ensures that frame rate stays perfectly smooth. It's a great compromise for stability.
And speaking of separating signals, I love this audio de-embedding feature.
Oh, that's essential. You can't rely on the terrible little speakers built into a projector or a TV.
Not at this level, no.
So the switcher literally pulls the audio track out of the HDMI stream and sends it to a separate balanced stereo output.
So you can plug that straight into a professional mixer or amplifier.
Yep. It ensures your sound quality actually matches the picture quality.
Okay, so we've got the plumbing all sorted. Let's talk out the brain. It's an auto switcher. So how does it decide who gets the screen?
It uses a logic system. The simplest is just last connected. You plug in your device, you get the screen.
Easy enough.
But for, say, a corporate setup, the priority mode is much smarter. You can assign a hierarchy.
So you can make input 1 the boss's input or something.
Pretty much. If a signal plugs into that specific port, it overrides everything else immediately.
The digital equivalent of I'm speaking now.
Exactly. And if you don't want to rely on the automation, it also supports step-in master functionality.
Which is basically like a pass the mic button, right?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have compatible control modules at the table, a user can just press a button to manually claim the display. It gives the user direct control without fumbling for a remote.
And for the IT managers listening, this thing seems fully manageable from a distance. It's got a built-in web server.
It does. You can log in via Ethernet to configure it, or use RS-232 if it's part of a bigger control system like a Crestron. It's incredibly versatile.
In terms of the market, I'm seeing HDTV Supply has this listed around, what, $1,100, maybe $1,200?
Yeah, in that ballpark. It's professional-grade gear. You're paying for that traffic cop logic and the ability to extend 4K without a single hiccup.
And it's got a 4.7-star rating, so it seems like the people deploying these are pretty happy with the reliability.
Well, that's what it comes down to.
So the big takeaway for me is that this device represents that invisible layer of technology. When a meeting goes perfectly, nobody even notices the switcher.
That's the whole goal. We spend so much time obsessing over the resolution of our screens, OLEDs, 8K, all that. But if the plumbing behind the wall, the switchers and the cabling, if that stuff isn't up to the task, that expensive screen is just a black mirror.
A great reminder to respect the infrastructure. Something to think about next time you plug in your laptop and everything just works. Thanks for listening to this deep dive.